Hey there. I want to start by saying thank you for tuning in once again to another Enlighten Hearts Ministry podcast. So today's readings hit with that kind of force that makes you stop mid-scroll and go, wait, what just happened? Because Saul's story in Acts 9 isn't just dramatic, it's disruptive. It's God stepping straight into someone's momentum and saying, yeah, we're not doing that anymore. And honestly, I think a lot of us know what that feels like. Here's the thing, most of us don't get knocked off a horse with a blinding light, but we do get those moments where the old way of seeing just stops working. Maybe it's burnout. Maybe it's a relationship that hits a wall. Maybe it's that quiet realization that the life you've been building doesn't actually match the person you're becoming. Saul's blindness wasn't punishment. It was interruption. It was God saying, let me rebuild your sight from the inside out. And then the gospel drops in with Jesus saying something that made the crowd argue back then, and still makes people squirm today. My flesh is true food. My blood is true drink. John 6 doesn't give us metaphor vibes. It gives us reality, embodied grace, communion that actually communes. Psalm 117 jumps in like a 2-verse mic drop. His kindness endures forever. And honestly, that's the thread holding all of this together. Saul's conversion isn't about God overpowering him. It's about God loving him too much to leave him where he was. The Catechism says that the Eucharist is the source and summit of the Christian life. CCC 1324. Not a symbol, not a reminder, but the place where everything begins and everything returns. And the early church fathers doubled down on this. St. Ignatius of Antioch literally called the Eucharist the medicine of immortality. That's not poetic exaggeration. That's someone who understood that Jesus doesn't just inform us, he transforms us. And if you've been following our reflections lately, you'll notice the pattern. Every time Jesus reveals something about himself, whether it's I am the bread of life, or I am the light of the world, he's not giving us trivia, he's giving us identity. Saul becomes Paul because the light of the world steps into his darkness. We become who we're meant to be because the bread of life steps into our hunger. So maybe today's invitation is simple. Let God interrupt you. Let him blind whatever old way of seeing has been holding you back. Let him feed the parts of you that feel starved or stretched thin. Because the same Jesus who rebuilt Paul's vision is the one who meets you in the Eucharist, not symbolically, but personally. Light blinds the old eye. Flesh and blood build the new man. One bread, one body. Once again, thanks for being part of the Enlightened Hearts family. I'll talk to you soon.